Good morning, everyone. How are you? We're getting ready for Throwback Thursday, and I am going to get the winner out once I check and see who the winner is. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a review of what I did yesterday because I had to run out the door because it was John's birthday. And I thought I was going to have time to finish, but I didn't. So here's how far I got with Woman in Gold. There she is, our beautiful Adela. I'm just getting to this gorgeous necklace, which was a wedding gift from her husband. Got the hair in, doing her hair up big and high like I did mine the other day, big and high. And I just have the necklace to finish in here, which I'll probably do on my own. But I promised you a peek at what I got done. This is it. I'm getting ready to check the winner. I'll be right back with a whole new canvas. Bye. As if there was any question to who the winner was going to be. You guys love your RICO. Here he is. Oh, there's Wink in the background. Wink, my first square. The Wink, I love him. He's from Diamond Art Club. And here's the beautiful RICO. Let me see if I can get him in here all the way. Oh, he is all the way. I can't see. I can't diamond paint with my glasses on. Did you ever? I can't wait to go back to the eye doctor so you can tell me I can have my contacts back. There he is. This is practically all ABs. I love looking at it on the camera too. Oh, here's my ruler. This is not organized, y'all. I gotta get step into my organization. So where are we? And I want to look at RICO too. I don't want to just work on him. Where am I? I don't know where I am in this canvas. But did I cut this? I did not. Let me cut this part. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I did cut this part. It's just going this. Is it? Am I going crazy? No, you're not crazy. Okay, let me get my aligner. There goes the ruler. I should have grabbed that. Just get this flat down here. Okay. Hi, RICO. Everybody wanted to see your beautiful face today. And we are going to start on this little square here. Are you in the shot, Lee? Are you ever in the shot? Am I in the shot? This is all I say. Am I in the shot? Am I in the shot? I'm here. Beautiful. Oh, the rest of our flowers. So I think that there's a lot of ABs in here too. Put the sharp scissors away. Put the aligner here for now. Get my shoebox. The top of the shoebox. Can you even believe it? I ran out of trays. I had to get a shoebox. Thank God I throw my shoeboxes away. I put them in. IKEA has these really nice boxes to put your shoes in. That's what I use. Let's take this out and erase what was here before. I have no idea, no clue. What am I going to use? I usually have a little rag here. Of course it's not here because, again, like I just said, my desk is so unorganized. I really can't stand it. It makes me very anxious. Alcohol to clean my trays out because I think that it helps with static. Now, you guys know I don't have the fan on. I'm wondering why it feels so hot in here when I'm like, it's so beautiful out. The window's open, it's cool. The fan is not on. I've been using, just to give it a little bit of a wipe, I have a few extra drills in here from whatever I was diamond painting before. And let's see where we're going here with Mr. RICO. I feel like it does. Somebody had said if your drills are sticking, you can then, use a Q-tip, wipe down your trays, but also take the Q-tip and put it inside your bag or your whatever you're holding your drills in, and give it a little zhuzh, and it will help. We'll see. I'm up for anything, you guys. You know that. Where am I going here? There's a few black in there, very minimal. So I think I'm just going to put them in by hand. I'm not even going to use a tray. Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. Yep, it's black. Just gonna put a few in. I went out yesterday. I ran out the door. I don't even have anything ready. Just kind of, this is what happens when your husband is home for a week. And he just said to me, you know what? I'm going to take this out because I need it for my ABs. You know, you guys know I love this cone shape. He said, you know what? What am I going to go to work Friday and Saturday for? I think I'm going to stay home. I'm like, great. Wonderful. What else am I going to say? But I got up this morning and he went out on a bike ride. I'm dilly-dallying upstairs. I'm doing, like, you know, house stuff. And I'm like, why the hell are you doing this? He's out of the house. I'm going to have to put these on a tray because, as usual, I have two colors mixed together. And that's going to be for one of my tips, what to do when you mix your two colors together. And I got up this morning and I read everybody's comments. And I'm going to go into my other cell phone here and I'm going to pick some of the comments out. But I got to say, and it's so funny because everywhere I go, I get the same question. Where do you get your t-shirts from? And the one that I get the most comments on are my faux eating cat. I have a black cat obsession and I love faux. And when I saw that little cat, I was like, oh, you're coming with me. And where do I get most of my t-shirts from? Because I do a lot of stuff around the house. And so I'm not going to put really, you know, I have like more like urban chic kind of clothes. I'm going to wear something that's just like casual. And I get most of my t-shirts from Temu, and they have a lot of cats. Be ready because I have a new order in. I ordered it on this. I just checked to say, where are my other t-shirts? I ordered them on the 7th of September, and I think I have a black cat Starry Night. I try to get t-shirts that match my diamond paintings, and being that I'm doing black cat and a Starry Night, I have a black cat coming with, he's painting the Starry Night. Oh, it's so cute. Wait till you see it. I don't know what other, of course I missed one. I don't know what other ones I got. I don't know if I got the Queen Bee. That has nothing to do with, you know, but it had a lot of diamonds on it. And I was like, ooh, diamond shirt. Now I'm going to go to this purple one here. What else did I get? Oh, I can't remember, but how sweet. I think it was Cat Granny. So appropriate. That said, where'd you get your shirt? And that's where I got it. And what else? Betsy, my Betsy. Betsy said to me, we were talking, Betsy's my 80s girl. And we go down that road. I think it was Betsy and Gabrielle that got me all started up on Knott's Landing and all that stuff. I need a proper pen here now. This is too much now. And yeah, I'm locked and loaded, ready to go here. All right. So Betsy was like, oh, you were talking about Meryl Streep. I couldn't remember the movie because I was in a rush yesterday. And you guys know I get overwhelmed. And so, you know, even with thinking of things, I'm like, at least you guys know I'm not scripted. This is all real. I can't remember things. The movie I was talking about was Meryl Streep and Robert De Niro, or You Do Not Have Anything in You, in Falling in Love. And I love it because it's in New York, and she's taking the Long Island Railroad into Manhattan, and she meets Robert De Niro. And, you know, I wouldn't say that either one of them had a bad marriage, but well, Meryl Streep's husband is a doctor, and everything revolves around him. Everything revolves around his day and whose life he saves, and that's the way he talks. And then, you know, he does everything, and, you know, his patients are his whole world, and she just sits there. She's very, like, obedient in this movie. And I love Diane Weiss is in this too. Diane Weiss is her friend. So anyway, and I wouldn't say that Robert De Niro had a bad marriage either, but the movie is called Falling in Love, and they fall in love on a train, and it's so good. I love it. It's like one of those movies I just watch over and over again. I still didn't think of what is this movie now, because it's going to, whoa, whoa, I've been filming with the phone underneath the thing. Here, head. Let me see. Oh, no. Does anybody else have this problem with passcodes? Everything is a passcode. And I belong to spoiled child, because when I was going through my divorce, my hair was stressed. My hair was falling out. And I went to spoiled child, and my hair is back. I love them. But I don't love that I can't sign into my account, because if I try and sign into my account, it's like they have to send you an email. Like, what is that about? All right. Because it's going to drive me nuts. It's Billy Crudup, who I love. I had the biggest crush on Billy Crudup growing up, and his son used to come into my cafe with his mother. Don't even ask me what her name is, because now that's drawn a blank too. The girl from Weeds. Billy Crudup and, what's her name? Jennifer Connelly. And he was the cutest thing, and every time he used to come in, I would say, oh my God, this is Billy Crudup's son. Waking the Dead. Oh God, it's so good, Waking the Dead. You could see by his face what happens. He's horrified. That I told you yesterday. If you don't want to know, don't look at yesterday's video, but I told you yesterday why he's horrified. I love that movie. I could watch it over and over again. I'm trying to get John to watch it with me, but he won't sit still for 5 minutes. Let me put this here. And I'm going to go with the bees. What else? Betsy was saying that her Meryl Streep movie is Bridges of Madison County. And I answered her this morning. I'm like, let me tell you my Bridges of Madison County story. I feel like I could sit down with coffee with all of you and just, we just chat and diamond paint all day long. So, I was always working so much. I never had time to go to the movies, but I always wanted to go to the movies for anything that I read, and hoping that they didn't massacre it or stray too far from the book. And Bridges of Madison County was one of them. And in my head, all I saw was Isabella Rossellini in the part. I love Isabella Rossellini. And Meryl Streep got the part. I was like, oh, I don't know. Meryl Streep, maybe she could do an Italian. All right, well, I'll go for it. And Clint Eastwood. Okay, I could have saw Clint as Robert Kincaid. Absolutely. In my mind. By the time I got to the movie theater, it was like, I don't even know how, I think it was like on its last legs. They were getting ready to get a new movie. And I went during the day. That was my time to get away. I got to put a little putty in here. Am I going to go on a putty? All right. So, I went by myself. I was the only one in the movie theater. But as it got to the end, I am not kidding you, and I didn't type this out to Betsy. Women were coming in towards the end. This one girl came in. She sat down, and she started bawling like she was at a funeral. Like, like she was going to throw her body onto the screen. And then she got up and ran out. And then another girl came in, and she started crying and had to leave. She was shaking her head. I was like, oh my God, I'm scared. I mean, I know what happens in the book, but that movie was so powerful, I think, for women who have loved and lost. Or, all I was thinking about was like, where's my Robert Kincaid at? Where is he? And you could have just felt the passion between the two of those, the two of them. They did such an excellent job with those characters. And then, you know what happens if you read the book. And crying. And I'm trying not to cry because this is the end of the movie and I got to get up and leave. But it was senseless. I was crying. I had mascara all over my face. The lights were on. I was thanking that nobody was coming in to we don't have to clean the studio. There's no popcorn in there. There's like one person in there. I sat there. I couldn't get myself together to leave. It was so moving to me, the whole scene. And that's what Betsy wrote. And who else had a comment? I really should get on my YouTube and see who wrote me yesterday. Again, I'm putting my phone in. Elizabeth was looking for, Diamond Art Club is out of pens. I think I couldn't make out her message correctly, either for the screw tips or the non-screw tips. So, yeah, I couldn't, you know, make out which one. But if you ever run out of anything or you're looking for anything, like I got, it's me. Oh, I got my Woman in Gold because Diamond Dots was out. I got it on Amazon. I told Elizabeth to check Amazon because Diamond Art Club has a store. And I saw pens. And I saw the, I guess they make these placers now that are screw top. I've never had a problem, Elizabeth, this is my 7 from Dreamer Designs, and I have a custom pen here. And it is a little bit, the hole in my custom pen is a little bit big, and so I just put a little washi tape around there, and that's not coming out. So, but if you have the screw one, I believe that they had a 2 set of the screw pens on Amazon. So I'm answering that question for you here also. How do I turn the volume off on here? I love Apple. I miss my Apple so much. You don't even understand. When I have to do something, Apple was always so much easier. This Android has a better camera though, and more storage space. And you know, I'm making a lot of videos these days, and I can't, be. The Apple was driving me crazy. I was like, that's it. It's like, what do you want to do? I'm not in business anymore where, my Apple, I relied on for everything because everything in my store was run through Apple and I needed an Apple phone. But those days are gone, as the song goes. And, I went to Android, and I'm still, like, I might be close to 2 years with this phone. Do you want to believe I'm still on a learning curve with it? I can't get myself together. Oh, you guys are so sweet, wishing John a happy birthday. Thank you. Lisa, I love hearing from Lisa every morning. Lisa Kemp, she is so sweet every morning. Good morning. She's like my little bluebird. Good morning. Let me see. Happy birthday, John. Okay, that was, oh, and Betsy too. I think she just got her first purchase from Jaded Gem Shop. And I have to tell you that Jaded Gem Shop is on my list. But, like Betsy said, they have everything, and everything means decisions, and this girl is not good with decisions. So it's going to take me some time, and all my diamond paintings are going to have to run away for me to say, okay, I got the time now to sit down and do this, because I really don't. But I will take some time to get on Jaded Gem Shop, absolutely. Who's next here? 9. Let's do 9. I think 9. I'm going to do 9 because, oh, he's not an AB. Is there anybody in AB in here? 7's an AB. That's P. No, you're not the right one. You're 6. There's a lot of ABs in here. Here's 7. So we can get some water out and we can do some ABs in here. A few, but I want to show you that pen from Dreamer Design. So you get, you get your pen, and they give you this cone tip. Well, it comes with the cone tip, and then they give you 2 other multi-placers. But this tip is so awesome because all you need is water, and I can pick up my ABs, and I say it all the time. I'm going to use my extra tray. In the summer when it was hot and the putty was sticking and the wax was sweating, and you're like, oh my God, it's just so frustrating because you want to diamond paint, but your putty's sticking to the canvas, and all this is going on, and it's just, so I get my little cone pen, I just wet it a little bit, and I wet my wax too. I should actually have a different tip on here because I'm going to pick up some of those too. So I just use my pen, dip it in some water, and this is the way I diamond paint it through the summer, because, you know, what the hell, man? I mean, I was so thankful that I had a pen that all it needed was water, and I could pick up my drills or my ABs, and you don't have to dip it every time. And a light touch. That's it. A light touch. Too much water and they're going to slip off, but and that's how I do my ABs. Oh, these are going to be all ABs too. We'll do them next. And then even with the wax, you just wet your tip. You just wet your wax. Always wax. Putty's going to be too much, has too much strength, and they won't come off. And so I just wet my wax, and I can multi-place my ABs. They don't stick. They don't pull out. And what I like about this tip too, it's nice if you have to push your ABs in. Usually I stick a little mat, like if you have a little mouse pad you could put underneath. I think with because you don't want to ruin the coating on your AB, I think having a little mat underneath, it kind of gives it a little pushback, little something to press into. Like I'm pressing into my desk, and you see how I'm holding my pen? You see what I developed on my hand? I developed a cyst on my hand. Use your squishies, and like sometimes they're hard to get on, but if you just spray them too with a little water, I got water on my pen, they'll slide right on. And I went to my doctor yesterday. I'm like, what is this thing on my hand? You told me to soak it. It's not going away. He's like, it's a cyst, Elisa. You know, you're getting up there in age. I was like, you know, I don't like you. I'm like, you know, you went to school with my son. I remember when you were a little boy. Now you're my doctor. He was laughing. But I'm like, I don't want to hear this. He's like, well, you know, you might have a little arthritis in your hands, and, you know, this is what's going to happen. I'm like, okay, go away. Go get me your brother. His brother's in the office with him, too. Next tray, let me use this tray. You know why? Because I'm not going to be holding these ABs out. Here's my little alcohol rub here. Clean that out. There was some wax in there. If you ever see wax in your tray, just get it up, because they stick to your drills and then it's just another mess. So that's P. This is the arrow. This is 6. There's a lot of ABs in this one, especially in the flower, which makes it so pretty. I'm going to turn this back on and see what other comment did I have here. Read more. Okay, I have to go to another canvas to see what the other messages were. I'm trying to remember what I was. Yeah, I know it was the pens. Lisa was looking for the pens. A few people asked me about my t-shirts. And you know, Temu is so inexpensive. I have one shirt coming that I can't wait to get. It's the Sacred Heart, but it's like done like in a rock style. And they had sacred, kind of like they're not of course marketed as Sacred Heart, but they have earrings. And I'm like, you know, sometimes you can get earrings to match. Like I have my Evil Eye t-shirts, and I always have Evil Eye earrings on. All Temu. Because let me tell you, I'm an 80s chick, and we ran around with those rubber bands on. Those, you know, Betsy, remember all the black rubber bracelets that we ran around on, thanks to Madonna? So we weren't, you know, we had a lot of costume. I have all my costume jewelry from the 80s. One day you guys are going to turn this on, and I'm going to be all dressed up in it. All my, like, mesh necklaces and my snakes. Like I had a lot of Cobra. Remember the Panthers too, Betsy? I have a pair of glasses. I'm going to see me with my sunglasses on with my Panthers on them too. I could get an 80s type of canvas too to do. Just an homage to my culture growing up. Any more sig. Anybody got any 6s? Well, there's some over here, but I don't know if I want to venture into this spot here. I'm going to be working this area right now. Okay. So sorry, 6, you're going back. I think the G's are ABs too. All right, that's 7. This is 6. I don't like these things. That's another reason why I use this tray. Still got to take them off. I can't wait to put these into retirement. These little Tic Tac containers. I still haven't used my screw. I don't think I have. No, Monday is Member Monday, and I will be starting. Chosen, and so I'll be able to use those screw top vials from. Now I don't know what I did with the lid from ARTDOT. Let me see what G is. Nah, just a pink. But that's the direction we're going in. This canvas just reminds me of South Beach. It's just a South Beachy type of canvas. And so like I was telling you, this is just a regular drill. I could still pick up my regular drills with this. A light touch is the trick. Just touch it ever so lightly. And of course, wants to make a liar out of me. And pick it up. But you guys are loving the tip that I put out. I'm so happy. Because like I said, I love all the pretty things, but they distract me. And like right now, I almost want to go grab my, I do have a, here's where my cover minders are. You see that lamp? Right there. Can you see it? Oh, you see it right there in the corner? It's like right there in the corner. There's a black heart. If you look right above this, you'll see a black heart. That's where my cover minders are. They're on my lampshades. And another tip that I had was I use them for to keep places in my book, like the small ones that you usually get from Diamond Art Club. Am I in the shot? I'm over here. Okay. The ones that you get from Diamond Art Club. Okay. They're little, you know, they're not big. They're little. And you could, they're non-invasive. And I just use them to clip my pages, the books that I'm reading. Another tip. I really should be saving some of these for my Tip Tuesday, but I don't know, like they just come out of my head. I think because I'm a long-time crafter, and so for me, you know, these things are just like, they just come up. But I'm just working my edges. Like I know that there's G's over here, but when I get over there, that's when I'll do them. Right now I'm filming, and I, you know, don't really want to, you know, stress too much about what's next. I could just see right here. I'm going to do my 9s next. I always thought my 9s were ABs. Here I missed a B over here, so real easy. I could just pick this up and grab it. Oh, that's what I love these trays for. Love them. I think this one is an A. Yeah, this one's an AB. Ooh, a red AB. Oh, let me hurry up and do the 9s. She's got no head over here. I took her head off. And I need the head. Here we go. Oh, this is a fat one. I don't think I had any of those left. Another thing, I've bought pens from Temu, and I have one that I love, and I bought another one. It's the brown one. Is it out? Here. Oh, no, that's not it. Where did it go? Okay, definitely time to clean up here because one of my pens ran away, and I don't know where it's at. I could have left it in the tray of Woman in Gold. That's probably where it is. I don't want to get up. What am I working on? This is a disaster for me. I should not have. I'm going to just put them over there because they're in the tray, but out of my sight. Here, 9 on 1. This is coming up next. yeah, so I got a brown one. You guys probably see me use it, and I love it. I bought another one. I bought a purple one for, am I doing anything Halloween-y? Oh, I have my black cat. So I bought a purple one just for like just to say, oh, it's Halloween. But I love Haunted. I did Haunted a few years ago maybe for Halloween for a Drills and Chills. And I haven't done another event since. I think was Drills and since it was, is it Drills and Chills? Oh, and then it's Jingle Drills, right? Since Jingle Drills, here comes the, right on time, the ambulances, the sirens. Yeah, it was Jingle Drills. That was the last one, and I didn't even partake in it all the way because, there are just too many rules. I don't have time for that. I'm another creator, and I got my canvas. I couldn't wait to start Crimson. I started it right at midnight. I was so happy. I put my pictures up, and yeah, I'm ready for it. And it was like, you didn't put the keyword down. I'm like, what keyword? Of course, like, what keyword? This is going to be my little island over here, to my little jumping point over here. And I couldn't participate, but I was only participating for the fun of it, and I like the Facebook community, and I wanted to see what everybody was doing for Christmas. I don't think anybody was doing Crimson. Everybody, I'm not one for like, there was a really pretty one that everybody went wild for last year at Dreamer Designs. It was that living room scene. It was all white, and I just wanted to see what everybody was doing. And it's kind of hard, to participate when, for me it was anyway. I just felt like, I'm another creator. I mean, do you really think I didn't start my canvas on time? But I understand you shouldn't make an exception for me just because I'm another creator. But really, I was like, okay, all right. I just didn't want to get into it all. I'm going to just put these underneath here because this is like the cutoff line. I'm just going to do a line here. I think this helps when you can put a little bit underneath where your cutoff line is, so that that the one that is right up against the line is okay. And take a little peek underneath there. So that's going to be my jumping off point now for this side of this block. It's a small block, but there's a lot going on here. So let's do those bright ABs. Those little, what is it? Greater than when it's pointed to the, is that the left? The left? Girl math. Oh gosh, look at that color. It reminds me of like a juicy starburst. And look at the AB color. Look at that color on those bright. This is like a hot pink red. It's gorgeous. Where's my little? You guys know I always have 5,000 pens out. Oh, there's actually a few lines you could do. Here, I'm gonna wet my wax just a little bit. And then I could fix with the other side because there's nothing on there. Even if you have to press them down, there's like, nothing on there. Oh, I had an extra one. Where'd you come from? Take you off. I picked up one extra. Got a little, what do they call them? A little castaway. These are so pretty. So I was supposed to take John to one of our restaurants that have, it's been quite established. I don't know how many years they've been there, but it's called the Pub, and they're still doing things like the old-fashioned way, old school, where they have they have their staples, like they've not changed. And I was like, oh, the Pub, yeah, let's go to the Pub. They just had it renovated, and now they only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm like, what the hell? But that's when they open. So, he's like, oh, we got to go somewhere else. I'm like, okay, where do you want to go? So we wanted to try this other place out, Joe's Maple Shade. And I don't know. We had such a wonderful meal at Sano because Michael is a private chef. And, when you have a meal like that, I said to John, I've known a lot of chefs in my day because that was my business. And I collaborated with a few of them. And so, I have such respect for what, when that's your passion for food, to do that. And let me tell you, Michael, and he's one of my husband's friends, has such a gifted, hands of gold with food. He has such a passion, and it's all healthy, and it's so decadent. It was just such a beautiful time with our friends, and that was enough. But, my husband's a big tent guy, like me. I'm like, my birthday's going to be all month. He didn't disappoint. He had my birthday going all month. Because that's the way that he is. He loves celebrating. He loves life. He loves getting together with friends. We love entertaining. But it's been really hard for me the past couple of days to eat regular food. Because, that I said to John, you're really going to be turned off by food over the next couple of days. He's like, no, I'm not looking sure. And he got up the next day. And John eats. He loves his food. He's always snacking. When we first start dating, I put a sign in his cupboard because that's where he kept all his snacks. I put a sign in there that said, hello, my little squirrel. And it's still there. Hello, my little squirrel, because I knew he'd be in there snacking. But I wasn't. Now I heard that Joe's has a lot of locations and that we went to the wrong one. We should have went to the one in Hamilton. We went to the one in Morristown. John loved his meal. But I got spaghetti with spaghetti with crab, and the crab meat was wonderful. However, they put so much red sauce on top that the crab meat is so delicate. What are you doing? And it was drowning in this red sauce that I just was like, I'm so turned off. Like I said, I'm overwhelmed, and I'm overwhelmed with every part of my life. That's why I'm telling you guys the story. I get overwhelmed even when we go out to dinner. I get overwhelmed with a menu. My husband now has said, this is where we're going to eat on Friday night. Here's the menu. Because he's like, I don't have 45 minutes for you to make up your mind what you want to eat. And he's not lying. The girl comes over to the table at least 3 times. I'm just so confused. Number 2. I did have these in order, but they never go back in order. Look at that luscious color. Oh, did I not use this color before? There's so many. Do I want this pen? Is this the pen I put the putty in? I don't know if I told you this before. I don't know which channel it's on. I think it was Netflix, but Netflix did a little documentary on all the supermodels of the 90s that I grew up with, like Cindy Crawford and Linda Evangelista and Naomi and Tyra. They were the bomb, And to look at Cindy Crawford's daughter walk the catwalk now, I mean, my God, she looks such a double for her. That was really good. If you grew up in the 90s, and, I had magazine covers. I would take the covers off of magazines and plaster them on my wall. I hear the boy coming. He's just coming back on his bike ride. I'm not going to turn it off. Let's see. He always has a story. Let's see what it is. I'm not even going to tell him that I'm videotaping. I'm going to let you in on it.
Where's the cat at, babe?
The cat is not near me. He might be upstairs back in bed.
All right. Let's make sure he don't come down. I got the door open.
All right, I'm going to watch. He sounds like he's very out of breath. I don't know where he went. He left like 2 hours ago. He's been going on these adventures on his bike. He went out at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up. I'm like, where the hell is he? You know how scary that is? He's on the bike. How you feeling, Daddy?
Good. I saw Richard Bannon on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped to talk to him, but you know, he's.
How's
like
60 on the bike?
I feel good.
I know, you look good.
You know what, babe? I want to cut this. I want to cut this bottom of the door. It's hanging.
Yeah.
We'll get a scissors.
That was my drunk friend that went out the door and hit the door with her. I said that was my drunk friend that went out the door and took hit the door.
No, she didn't do that. This is just the bottom of the weather stripping, which it probably just needs to be replaced. I'll go get a new one at some point, but in the meantime, I want to get that thing off.
All right, Dad.
Oh,
I'm filming.
all right. Sorry.
That's all right. You're good. Everybody said happy birthday.
Thank you all.
And when you join my membership, you'll be able to talk to everybody.
Okay. Nice shot. Nice dick. Thank you.
Well, it's not a dig. You're my
Your
husband.
mother called me
Yeah.
while I was on the phone with Ellen and I.
Right, of course.
And,
Of course.
she left this message. Oh, they opened at 11 o'clock. Here he goes.
Yeah, he goes back to bed.
Here he is.
He goes back to bed.
He ran down like what's going on here?
Yeah. Let me smell that bike.
What's this thing in the middle of my floor?
I don't know. My mother thinks I'm going to go out to go eat lunch at 11 o'clock. She's crazy. I told you, it's always a story. Somebody should follow my husband around with a film crew. All right, now I got to keep my eye on you because he's got the door wide open. Foofy ran away the other day. And, you know, you want to talk a heart attack? Foofy, sit. He does listen. He's more like a dog than a cat. Foofy, I see what you're doing. Sit down. Foofy, not half sit.
Don't play games with me, cat. I know you got fucking rabbit in your head. You're thinking you're gonna run like a rabbit. Don't get any fucking ideas about fucking turning rabbit on me.
I fooled you once.
I did.
All
Listen,
right.
the whole thing is all coming apart. I just need to replace the whole thing, babe. It's right here. The whole thing has to be replaced.
All right. I'm going to just continue this, and I'm going to wrap up, and but I want to finish this section here because I ran out on my little community here last time. I was going to say, is this an AB too? I can't find it. It's only 3, and then I'm going to put those Y's in. You know, John, you have all this time off. You could do a reading.
Well,
If you want.
Aren't we supposed to do something in September?
You were going to do... I was happy with you just doing one of your spooky stories for October, but you were like...
I thought for September we had decided to do Flowers for Algernon because that's one of my favorite short stories. I thought we were going to do that.
Well, I'll be more than happy to sit here and diamond paint with everybody while you read.
Well, you have to schedule it, Lisa.
Well, you tell me. Everybody's present right now.
Well, I mean, the story is short enough that if the people watching now would like to hear it, I would need some time to get myself ready and then just go get the book. But I think there's enough time to read that whole story between now and when we go out with your son and your mother. So, it's up
Oh, you
to
want to do it today?
Huh?
You want to do it today? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying, well, you know what? Let's do it another day. I don't.
Yeah, I just sprung
It's
it
long.
on you.
It's long.
It's a long story, and you know, there's no way that's going to be done in one reading.
It could be done in one reading, but I would
Really?
prefer we break it up into 2.
Well, yeah, let me think about what canvas I want to start then if you're going to read that. Oh, I think I'll start one of my little budget-friendly black cats or something. Oh, no,
Hello,
wait, it's not
Mr.
a spooky
Monkey.
one.
What are you doing?
I bet you guys didn't know that you were going to have a conversation with me and my husband today.
What are you doing, Mr. Monkey?
So I'm just, I finished this part of the block, and so now, being that that's my jumping off point, that's what I'm going to go back to. But I think I'm going to put the C's in there too.
Come on, Daddy's going to get your brush and brush.
Let me see, ABC. I'm trying to put these back where they belong because there's quite a few in this kit. There's 64 colors in the top of the shoebox. There's 64 colors, and there's quite a bit of ABs. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs.
Let Daddy brush.
I'm going to put the C in, and I love these golden yellows up against these vibrant pinks and reds. They're so pretty. Foofy's getting a brush massage. And then,
Eat your hair.
being that this is like
He wants to eat his own hair.
an accent color, I'm just going to, that's like so visually, that's where my eye is going to go. It's going to just work the borders of that. And every now and again, I get in the zone and things go quiet. And I just sit here and diamond paint. Like you guys. So of all the comments that I got, nobody told me what they were working on. What are you guys working on? What are you doing? Let me see what A is. Oh, it's a pretty pink. Oh, what do you got? Is it food? Is it a bagel? Yeah. Is it a bagel? He loves me. Oh, and look, it's got my number on there. See, I'm going to show this to my subscribers. You know why? They know what this means. The 8, which is my favorite number, and the infinity sign. They know what that means. If they don't know what it means, when they watch one of my other videos, they'll find out. Oh, God. So good, these bagels. A. Look at that pink. I have to just make sure I take my medicine first. I didn't take my medicine yesterday. I was at my doctor, and I ran out. It's Omeprazole, because I had an ulcer at one point in my life. I have to take this every day, and I didn't take. I was like, oh, I only missed one day in like what, 90 days, and I had such pains in my stomach last night from acid. One day, just one day. So as good as that bagel is, you see how fast I'm diamond painting now? So I could go eat. Did I still have my, is it on here? No. I'll just use this. Did I get it? Where was I going with this? Oh, the A's. I wanted to get them in there. Six is going to be another AB, which I left out. There's just 2 X's here. Let me get them in there. AB6. It's that color. Just make sure because they're so close. Yeah. It's so close to P. Water. Oh, there's my aligner. Okay. John, is Tulsa King back?
Yeah, I think so.
We're so excited. We're Sylvester Stallone fans. I was watching The Resident until my girlfriend gave a very big reveal away the other night. She's like, oh, I love The Resident. I cried when. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her. She just told me. And it's like, I don't even know how many seasons The Resident is, and I'm only on season 2. That's a very good documentary also. Sylvester Stallone. Catch that if you can. I think that's Netflix also. Netflix has really good documentaries that I get involved with. And Sly Stallone's story was very good. He's an incredible artist if you didn't know. I just love these people that have all this talent. They write, they act, they direct, and they create masterpieces. You know, when he was here in Philly, John, Perry did a portrait of him, and he gave it to him.
The portrait of whom?
Sylvester Stallone as Rocky.
Oh.
A couple of 6s right here, underneath the veil. Oh, these are all clumped together. Wax. G is next, because I know P is, I think P's that red, right? No. Did we do P yet? No, that's that baby pink. All right, let's put these away. But I have to tell you, I got some wax on there. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Okay, this is P. Let me not get confused. This is 6. So this just happened, and I knew it was going to because I hate these. Did I tell you this? I hate them. Yeah. Fingertip moistener. Here's another tip. Don't lick your fingers. I get them all? I got them all, but there's a few in the water in here. They're not in the water. They're in the tray with the water. Okay, so there's another tip. Turn it into a teachable moment. Teachable moments. And then we're going with, I said the P, right? Here's the 6. Here's 7. Here's greater than. Here's AB 8. 6, 7, and 8. Huh. Here's the black. Here is 5. So it's 8. Oh, it's P. It's 7. I think I have 2 of them. Yep. This is going to be P. Just double checking. Baby pink. This beautiful flower. I don't spend enough time with this canvas. I've had him a while too. Foofy's planning an escape again. Oh, did I pick up too many? I did. Then knock one more off. Yeah, I love these. These are my placers that I love. They're from Amazon. Company is called Star Or, STAROAR, and they're always sold out. Foofy here. Give this another wipe. Some water. We're getting into those tight spaces. Let me use this. And plus, you get the crunchies. Nothing left but cheese. Now, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice with these. Oh, for the love of God. Too much work with these containers. Aww, that's our little Lucy. So Lucy, for those of you that know, you know, Johnny, JC, and my Johnny are 6 days apart, and Lucy and my mother-in-law were very good friends, and she was just calling Johnny to say happy birthday. Johnny, how old's Lucy? 92? I lost him.
I think she's 92. I'm not positive.
Yeah, she was older than your mom.
I think she just turned 92 not long ago.
She's like a fly in July. That's what we call her. She's so vibrant. Just such a lovely woman. We love our Lucy. G. And Am I going to have to go on a hunt for more of these? I don't think that there's enough in here. Okay, I went looking for my pinks here. That's it. Just this little spot here. I took a little break. I ate my bagel. John had to make phone calls, so I had to stop what I was doing because he just has no concept that I'm even working. He just, starts talking like, I'm not even here. Anyway, getting this last little baby bit done. Why am I using this guy? Because he's there. And when I was taking a break and I came back to sit down, I was, is this the guy that I like? No. He went missing too. Is this him? This is him. I sat down, I was looking at the opposite side, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. I was looking at the opposite side of this painting, and it's beautiful, like blues and hot pinks and gold. And I was like, you know what? There's no rule that when I pick this up again that I have to continue here. I think I'm going to turn the canvas around and we'll do the other side, because it's just like, it's one thing to pull the same canvas out, but it's another to just pick it up somewhere else and give you another perspective of this beautiful canvas. And yeah, why not? I was also thinking with Night's Rest, I wanted to, if I don't get her done on my own by the time November rolls around and Anthony does his Muka Mania, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take that out and finish that then, if I don't get to her on my own, because I have Winter by Muka and I want to start that, and being that Anthony's doing something in November, I think it just goes well for November to do Winter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these last two guys in, because he's back and he'll just come in and start talking to me like I'm not doing anything. And then I'm going to clean up and I'm going to show you the canvas and I'm going to show you the other side. Okay, I wanted to get him where there wasn't a shadow on this cellophane, but here is where we finished, right here. And I think I would like to go here on this side next time around. Get some of these blues in, part of this beak of his. Beautiful blues and golds on this side. Very little black in this canvas except for like the beak and in the corner. That's it. But he's a beauty. There he is, our RICO. I'm gonna try and get him all in here. Had to turn him around. He was casting a glare. I love the definition in here. So pretty. And there's that wonderful flower. I might do a little bit more on this, maybe even finish this up so he's done the next time you see him. That's the top. So pretty. Really. I can't wait to get into these colors too, these teals. And that's it. That was my day. You got all of me. You got a little bit of John, a little bit of Foofy trying to escape. And tomorrow's a freestyle day. It's a free day for me. I can clean up Saturday afternoon. Oh, Saturday, are we starting? Gosh, Saturday, I think we're starting Chosen. And Sunday, you guys had such a great response to Big Magic, and I'm even excited for it to be reading it again. So I'll see you the rest of the week. I don't know, I might pop up tomorrow. You never know. And if not, enjoy your Funky Friday, and I will see you, as always, in the next one. Keep creating that world that you like to live in. And I will see you, as always, in the next one. Bye.